Hello, my crafty friends. Today I am back with another project created with Karen Burniston's newest release. I had so much fun creating this. So I'm going to show you my project and then go into some of the details, and hopefully I can find all the pieces when I go to do that. So I've started with the new slider box. So there's a little drawer in here. There's a hole for you to add a brad or a ribbon or some other type of pull. And when you pull it out, things go flying. I've got stuff all over the floor now. It really goes flying. So how fun is that? So the slider box on its own does this. Now I did cut a window in it. So I was inspired, honestly, I was inspired by the little snowman. And I thought if I could add the snowman to the BAM box, and I'll go into that, then he could fit inside. And if he was going to fit inside, then I wanted a window. So I die cut a window and backed it with acetate. And then the card just kind of grew from there. So let's go over some of those details. And there's a bunch of different snowflakes that I'm going to have to collect afterwards, blow off the dog hair, and then reassemble my box. So I started with the pattern paper. You've been seeing this on my blog a lot. It's the Magic of Winter from Echo Park. It was sent to me from Scrap and Stamp Canada for a video hop we did on December 3rd. And I've been having so much fun with it. I've just decided to go to town and use as much of it up this Christmas as I could. I love the colors in it. So that's where the pattern paper all came from for all of it is the Magic of Winter. And then of course there is my little snowman. So here is the snowman. It was meant to go as an add-on to the Snowman Twist Circle, which was one of Karen's very first die sets that she released with Karen Burniston in cahoots with Riley & Company. And basically it's all of the pieces that are in that with the addition of a snowman body. So that is where my little snowman came from. And I've added him here to a BAM box. So he is freestanding. And I did use a stitched die to cut a background for him. But because it ended up being so short so that he could fit in the box, you don't need to worry about that. You could just add him to the BAM box and that would work. So the BAM box it collapses, it's held closed with an elastic, and just on its own, see, these things are so much fun, I've got to tell you. So let's just add him into the box. Now on his own, he fits perfectly in the box, so he's not going to jump out on his own. But I've done another project where I stacked 2 BAM boxes and had something that pops out. And if you add one of these are also part of the new release. These are the surprise cube pop-ups. So again, an elastic, it's the same size elastic, a number 8 that works in the BAM box and the surprise cube. And there's so much give, and I think Karen said you could fit 3 or 4 inside. Let's try it with just 1. So I've collapsed it down with the elastic. I'm putting my little snowman in here with the elastic. Close it up. And let's see if 1 is enough to make him jump. Yep, 1 is enough. Oh my goodness, isn't that cute? I added some of the ephemera that was included in the collection. So that is also from the Magic of Winter, and that's what I used for all of the fun little sentiment and pieces. And then I used snowflakes. These are the Lawn Fawn stitched snowflakes. And you can see I just cut them out of white cardstock, and I added a prism gem in the center. I had 3 or 4 of them just in amongst the boxes, and as I said, they're all over my floor now. But there is the honeybee prism gems that I've been using so much. I went through an entire package. There's 300 in there. So this is my second package of them. I love them. Everything that's available is linked on my blog. So that's what I used for my project, but this can be mounted inside a card because it folds flat and then just will pop up, and of course it would be secured inside the card, so then it would just pop up and stay where it is. But I love that it can be freestanding. So as I said, the freestanding snowman and a window in the slider box is what kind of inspired me to start on this card. I'm going to add things back in, as many as I can find here. These come with the decorator pieces. Now mine have been collapsed and held closed for a while, so I do have a bit of a gap, but that will close up as it stays open for a little bit. If I had opened this up like a couple hours before I filmed the video, then I wouldn't have that big gap in there, but I don't think that far ahead. It was like my husband went for a hike. The dogs are quiet, so I thought I would take advantage of this good afternoon light here and get this video filmed, because it's just not the same. The still shots just don't do it justice. So once again, this is the slider box, the new surprise cube pop-up, and the new BAM box. Fun, fun, fun. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. And that's it for me today.